I am going to tell you the 5 biggest bad habits that make you feel less energized and more fatigued during your day, and ultimately makes you want to sleep more and do nothing all day long. And when I personally changed this myself, my day went from being this to this in just a matter of changing a few habits. So with that, let's get to the first bad habit. So the first bad habit is actually watching porn. We as humans are designed to have one purpose in life, and a purpose is making children, continuing our legacy. If we take the Bible, Adam and Eva were born to let the human race continue. So that's our number one goal: make children in order to survive and continue our legacy. So that is your number one goal in your life. But what happens when you come? Your body thinks that they've done the number one job in their life, which is making children. Your brain does not know the difference between jerking off yourself and having sex with a woman. Your brain does not know. So your body rewards you for doing their number one goal. And what happens when your body rewards you? They make you relaxed. Just chill, you've done your job. Just have a break, do nothing. That's what you're doing every time you come. So imagine this on a 1, 2, 3, 4 times a day, 7 days a week, 52 weeks a year, 12 months a year. You're just putting your body for a whole year, listen to this very closely, for a whole year in relaxed mode. That is what's happening to your body. So it is important to stop watching porn, especially the number 2 most websites. We all know them, and you especially know that too. But let me give another example. Ancient warriors. You know that Roman Empire or other great empires, soldiers these days. You know what they do? They sleep, they train all day long, and they sleep. But most importantly, they do not let themselves get distracted. And that is what's happening to you. With today's world, everywhere your brain gets a new sense of information. Every time it's triggered by a TikTok, by an Instagram. So you're easily getting distracted. Well, they are not getting distracted simply because they do not have the screen to get distracted, the moment to get distracted. They have a desire to just work and be the best. Well, you are doing everything you can to just get a little bit of dopamine. So with that, we get into bad habit number 2. And I've actually said it a little bit, but it's social media. In today's world, we are roughly 1/3 of our day, 8 hours a day, watching a screen. That's what we do. Can you imagine that you're watching 8 hours a day, watching on school, in your free time, or on work, with friends, no matter where, screens are everywhere. But that's not the most important thing actually. It's what you're watching. In today's society, and it really hurts me, 99% of boys, men, adults watch soft porn. It's actually what they do all day long. It's actually what they do all day long. You know, every boy's TikTok, Instagram, Snapchat is just loaded with girls. Everywhere you see it. If it is a boy that likes and is attracted by a female, if it is just a boy or man that is attracted by a boy or man, it's none. But every time you scroll, you see these girls in bikinis, gym clothes, you get turned on. It is the root problem of this. Because then you get turned on and you go to your website where you do your thing and ultimately makes your body feel relaxed. All just for a little spike of dopamine. That's what you're doing. I let it sink for a moment. It's actually the same process you're going day in, day out. If it is 1 time a day, if it is 2 times, 3 times, 4 times, no matter what, you're doing it on a daily basis. And of course, there are some exceptions out there, but even that, doing it every 2 times a day. If it is with a female, it's completely understandable, but it has a different effect on you. If it's just you alone in a room doing it, man, you're just destroying yourself. And the root problem is social media. But you know what social media else does? When TikTok was released, people were addicted to it instantly. Why? We are designed to survive. You know what TikTok does? It gives you little dopamine hits without doing any effort at all. The only effort you do is just lift your finger and do this. It's basically no effort at all. No effort. You're doing to get a reward. But it also creates mental fog, brain fog. You know how it's created? Our brains are not designed to do this and process it. This is what you're doing. Can you tell me the last 5 shorts you have watched? If it is a video of 10 minutes, the last 5, you can easily name 4 of them. 5, maybe. It's not hard at all. But the last 5, 10 shorts, you can't even remember. And that's what you're doing to your brain all day long. And that is what's creating your fatigue. Your brain just thinks, if I do this, I feel good. That's the most important thing. You make yourself feel good because you get these little dopamine spikes, and dopamine is a hormone that relates to feeling good. It gets me to bad habit number 3, which is eating unhealthy food. It actually amazed me when I changed my diet from eating unhealthy food to a healthy food and what it did to my body, but also to my energy levels. It started when I started looking at the ingredients, not just every single ingredient but the amounts of it that are in the product. You've fats, salt, protein, but the most important thing is sugar. On a daily basis, a full-grown man is allowed 80 grams of sugar, but the advice is set at 60. An average human being consumes 1.5 times more than what it is allowed. So you are consuming 90 to 120 grams of sugar on a daily basis alone, which is almost a kilogram of sugar in a week, and more than 50 kilograms of sugar in a year you're consuming alone. And what does that to your body? Well, when this high amount of sugar enters your bloodstream, your body produces insulin to keep your sugar levels down, to regulate it so that it is in a balance. So that other part of sugar is stored as fat, but because your insulin is that high, you get these sugar dips. It just, energy goes like this, and then it is this. But this is everywhere. This is this, drink a Red Bull can, a energy drink, just a simple Coca-Cola. It contains so much sugar. But you see these days protein meals and everything. Go have a look on it. Most of them contain 7.5 grams of sugar or more in just 100 grams of the product. So if you do the math, if there's 300 grams of product, you're consuming more than 20 grams of sugar in one go. So you're already 1/4 of the way of the amount you can have in a day. So that is what's happening to you. But why do we like this much sugar? Because again, there is a root problem. Sugar is dopamine. You get dopamine from a food that you like and you get pleasure out of it. And everybody gets pleasure out of sugar. So that is what's happening to you. This sugar kills your energy levels. So now I get into bad habit number 4, which is little to no exercise at all. When we are exercising, we produce the hormone mitochondria. What does this hormone? It turns food into usable energy. So therefore, if this hormone is higher, you feel more energized to do something. But what does exercising else? Well, exercising raises your blood pressure with a higher heartbeat. So then your body needs more rich oxygen blood. And that is better for every organ there is. Even for your brain. Your brain consumes 20% of the available oxygen in your body. And that reduces your brain fog, which again is a leading cause of you feeling less energized. So therefore, exercising is better. And it also improves your sleep. Why? As a side effect, melatonin, which is the hormone that puts you to sleep or makes you feel sleepy, is activated. So then again, you sleep more, and more sleep equals to better rest, which results in you having a better energy levels. You're not feeling tired. you feel energized when you wake up. You can imagine this if you wake up and you instantly turn on. That's the moment you've slept good. But when you feel, no, I just want to hit the snooze button, turn again, that's the moment you know you feel shit. So with that, I get into the last bad habit, which is bad habit number 5. And that is a low amount of vitamin D. Vitamin D, we all know where we can get it from. The sun. Just a 15-minute walk is enough. And even then, you're exercising as well, you're walking. It raises your heartbeat, so your blood pressure is again raised. I do not say you need to be a marathon runner in order to do this, a bodybuilder, or just exercise every 3 hours. I do not say that. I only say, just go out for a walk. Feel the sun. It makes you feel better instantly. If you feel the sun, everybody goes, oh, nice, the sun. It's good weather. Everybody is instantly happy. Why? The sun gives you dopamine because of the vitamin D. But also, low amounts of vitamin D is linked to having muscle fatigue, which again makes you feel less energized throughout your day. And the last bit of part, low vitamin D is related to having a low amount of melatonin, which I said it already, if you have a low amount, it disturbs your sleep. You cannot sleep optimal. So to sum everything up, these are the 5 biggest bad habits that you need to change in order to feel more energized. And as I said in the beginning, this made me feel from a total train wreck to just, I do it. And it didn't feel tired after all. It actually made me happier because I did it. And it was not just this task that was in my head, I need to do it, but I do not want to do it. So if you change these, you will feel more energized. So thank you for watching, and I hope to see you in my next video.